Hi everyone. Good evening in India, good afternoon, good morning to the rest of the world. Wishing you an International Girl Child's Day. One second. Today we have a guest. This is our guest today. This is Ella, and I found her coincidentally today abandoned outside my garage, and it breaks my heart how a female puppy is always thrown out, and it was such a coincidence to find her today that I decided to foster her. Yes, I decided to foster her. So I'm searching for a forever home for Ella. If anyone's interested, to shoot us a DM. So today our flow is it's a very simple and a sweet grounding and strengthening flow. The aim is to simply enjoy the strength and power that all of us have, especially us women, us girls. It is in tune as a prenatal or a really early postnatal flow. So it's nothing intense, so you don't need a lot of towels, but you can keep your hydration by keeping your water bottles nearby. I have a pillow for an assistance when I use it for a child's pose, and and you can get your cushions and pillow as you like as well. So with Ella as our guest of honor today, let us begin the flow. After all, time is of the essence. So if you are joining us, please sit anywhere. It's not a flow that needs a lot of space. You can do this on a simple rug or a mat, even when sitting on a chair. Feel free to do whatever poses that strike your chord today, this evening. So let's get ready. Come. Sleep. Alright, so let's just sit in any comfortable seated position. Does not necessarily mean some yogic position. I like to best sit on a cushion or a pillow so that I'm slightly elevated and easily placed on my mat. Take your right hand to your heart and left hand to your belly, and simply close your eyes. And we take this moment to not only center ourselves, but we take this moment to breathe in that life that is us, that is within us, and the life around us. Simply breathe in and out through the nose in no particular order, in no particular counts. As you breathe in, you will feel the energy coming inside, and as you breathe out, you feel relaxation taking place in and around you. So breathe in the energy, breathe out the relaxation, and bring a smile to your face. After all, it is a practice to celebrate. It is a practice to honor, to appreciate us. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. 2 more to go. Breathe in and out. And the last one, breathe in and out. You can simply place your hands on top of your knees. Continue to Close your eyes. You can have your palms up or you can have them down. For the next 5 breaths, you will slowly start to peel off all the layers that you have to wear through the day. The layer as a daughter, sister, mother, wife, friend, co-worker. We have so many layers that we carry us with ourselves through the day that it makes us very heavy. So right now on the mat, it's only for you that we are moving. So remove those layers like the way you remove the layers of jackets and sweaters during the winter. So take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let go and release a couple of responsibilities and layers that you have. Number 2, breathe in. And as you breathe out, feel lightness coming onto your shoulders. Breathe in again. And as you breathe out, feel lightness coming onto your forehead and your temples. Breathe in. As you breathe out, feel lightness coming onto your chest. And the last one, breathe in. As you breathe out, feel your body very loose, almost like a deflated balloon. Soft and loose and relaxed. And slowly join your hands together and rub the palms. Create a lot of heat. And take these warm, hot palms over the eyes, over the head, over your chest, the back, and of course your bellies. And as you bring the hand down to your knees, bring your chin to the chest and gently open your eyes. Look at the floor before you look at the screen again or to the light. And as you sit here, you want to roll the shoulders nice and loose. Again, we're still in that removal of the layers. And forward, nice and easy. Just keep walking with the breath. Just remember that whatever breath you're going to take for the next 50 minutes, it's just for you. And you have your babies around you, it's for you and your baby. If you're expecting, it's for you and your baby as well. And even if you've just joined us, you can simply breathe only for yourself. Taking the hands in front, touch your shoulders, elbows touching. 5 circles. We breathe in as we take it up. Breathing out, we take it down. And 2 up and down. And 3 and 4 and 5. And reverse the order. 5, breathing through the nose. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and slowly drop the hands down. Bring your chin down to your chest. And it's like a smile or a necklace that we want to make with our chin. So bring the chin to the chest. Drag it all the way to the right shoulder. And roll it all the way to the center and to the left. Again, roll it all the way to the right. And roll it all the way to the left. Continue to roll and drag the chin to the left and the right shoulder. In this process, you might notice there is a spot that hits you and you want to just stay there and stretch it out. Be my guest and stay there. And enjoy the neck, getting a good stretch. And finally, come back, chin to the chest. Breathing in, look all the way up. Let the throat stretch. You can even close your mouth and join your teeth together. Feeling the throat getting a nice tight stretch. Relax your teeth, relax your tongue. Bring the head in front. Extend the right hand to the side like a stop sign. Bring your left ear to the left shoulder. Hold it right here for a count of 3 and 2 and 1. And point the fingers down, palm towards your body. And 3 and 2 and 1. Slowly bring the head up, arm down. Extend the left hand. Again, a stop sign. Right ear to the right shoulder. You might feel thread-like sensations from the palm coming all the way up the forearm and the bicep. It's pretty normal. Just hang in there. And as you breathe out slowly, point the fingers down, palm to the body, and breathe. Now you get a stretch to the back of the hand, back of the arm. And come back center. Take your hand, left hand in front as a stop sign, holding on to the forefingers, pull the fingers back. This is quite refreshing, especially at the end of the day. And it's super energizing if it's the beginning of the day at your end. And changing your hands, right fingers up, pull them back. Making sure all the fingers are nicely gripped. Similar, but the fingers point down. Now the left hand, fingers pointing down, pull it back. Breathe through the nose, no need to hold your breath. And onto the other side, right hand, right fingers down, pulling it back. Wonderful. Take your left hand and casually place it onto the side. So it's not a side bend. I'm just resting my hand to the side. And I take my right hand and I make these big circles, breathing in. And I swing it down, breathing out. Let's do 5 of these. And 2, breathe in and out. And 3, breathe in and out. 4, breathe in and out. And 5 and out. Reverse the order as the arm goes back and up. Breathe in. As it comes forward and down, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. You might be feeling it onto the right shoulder. Hang in there and out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Come back center. So sometimes strengthening does not mean a push-up. It's these movements, circular movements, that get the shoulders burning and heated. So let's balance ourselves, very casually placing the right hand onto the floor. It's not much of a tilt, just a little tilt. Back strokes. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. And in and out. 2 more. And out. Go slow so that it is deep, meaningful and mindful. Reverse the order, back and up and forward. And 2, forward. 3, breathe in up, breathe out down. Last one, take it up and down and slowly come back to your center. Just shake your shoulders and then swing the arms. Let the shoulders relax. Now, if you are comfortable to do a Vajrasan, we straight away jump into a Vajrasan. If you are not there yet, you can have the pillow, the bolster between the legs, and then you can sit in a super comfortable Vajrasan. If you have it in a cushion, then you can simply put it between your bums and the heels and sit. So you have 3 versions. And if Vajrasan is not in your practice, it's not a problem. You can just sit in any comfortable seated position. Now, as you sit into a Vajrasan, you will take your hands behind your back and hold on to the opposite elbows. If this is super comfortable, then you can try and join your hands at the back for a Paschim Namaskara version with the hand. Whatever is your calling today, you do that. So maybe you can join your hands on a daily basis, but today you're not there yet. So there is no pressure to perform in that posture. Just hold your elbows. We will take 5 breaths in this pose with the Paschim Namaskara. The focus is on widening the chest but not bending the back. So I'm sitting straight and not bending the back. And sitting straight, my chest is wide. I'm looking forward slightly higher than my normal eye level. And 5 deep breaths. If you have Ujjayi breath in your practice, we will do a Ujjayi breath. If again Ujjayi breath is not comfortable for you today, do a regular inhale and exhale through the nose. So 5 Ujjayi starting now, breathing in. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Return to your normal breathing through the nose. Take your hands in front and make circles as a counter stretch to the namaskar that you are holding at the back of your body. Sitting in Vajrasana, interlacing your fingers, take your arms up, breathe in. Breathing out, open it from the side. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Continue. Normally, breath work is just breath work for a lot of people, and they think strength comes with your muscles. I don't deny that, but your strength comes from your breath. You can lift heavy, you can push harder, you can pull better if you breathe accordingly to that movement. So strength first starts from within you. Strength starts with the breath. That is why we are doing a lot of mindful inhales and exhales in a slow and controlled manner. And from here, we will proceed to our tabletop position onto our hands and to our knees. If this is a prenatalish flow for you and your knees feel very tender and sensitive, I encourage you to add a towel, a blanket, or even roll up the mat so that your knee does not feel a lot of pressure. This goes to anyone with sensitive knees as well. So just staying here in a cat and cow, all you need to do is breathe in, look in front, and push your chest forward. I'm never asking you to bend your back. I'm asking you to push your chest forward. Breathing out, bring your chin to the chest, and whatever part of the body decides to roll and make that rounding back, let it do that. You don't need to put pressure or force into it. Let your body decide the movement. You simply breathe into this. Let's do 4 more of these. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And from here, you simply take a downward facing dog. If a full down dog is not in your practice today, you can always do a very short down dog. And we will do this 3 times, but we will take breaks in between. So breathe in and you breathe out to a down dog. If your heels are not there yet, you can bend your legs. You can keep your legs wide to fit in the belly and stay here. And as you breathe out, you will slowly bring it down. Immediately bring the forearms down, make 2 fists and add them up like building blocks and keep your forehead on it. This is your resting pose. And stay here, breathe. We will use the prop after the 3rd down dog. We have 2 more to go. Find your center and observe the body. Did that down dog give you a head rush? Did it make your wrist hurt a little? Decide if you are ready for the 2nd one, or you can skip the 2nd one and join us for the 3rd one. So bringing the hands back onto the mat. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, pushing the hips up to the ceiling, straightening the legs, looking at your knees, 2nd down dog. Immediately once you hit that stretch, bring the knees down, elbows down. You can either have your building blocks or you can flatten out the hands and rest the forehead on the ground. We take another 5 to 10 seconds of rest after your 2nd down dog. And for all those who skipped the 2nd and rested, let us join and do our 3rd down dog together. So keeping your hands again into our tabletop position, take a deep breath in. Breathing out, take a nice downward facing dog. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And slowly start to walk your feet towards the hands. So keeping your legs wide, pushing the hands down to the mat, bending the legs, slowly bring it all the way behind the hands. Keep your right hand on the thigh, look in front, then keep your left hand. Pushing the thighs down, look in front and slowly come all the way up. Shake your legs, keep your legs wide a bit. We will again go down the same way. Simply breathe in, breathing out, slide the hands down the thighs. So it's like a sumo wrestler. Slowly bring the right hand down and the knees down and come back into your tabletop. From your tabletop, you will take the prop. You will place it under your chest. Tucking in the toes, you will place it under your chest and you will simply place the cheek. Instead of crossing your nose but putting your forehead down, you can place your cheek onto the pillow and rest easy. If you have a baby bump, the pillow goes much more forward so that the bump and the pillow is not touching each other. Find what suits you. We will do our cat and cow to down dog to standing one more time. We will take it slow, and slow is the new strong for today. So coming into our cat and cow, let's move with the breath. Long, slow breaths, breathing in, breathing out, chin to the chest. Now push the hips up into your down dog. Feel that power and weight onto the hands and slowly bending the legs. Walk it forward, right hand to the thigh, left hand to the thigh, and slowly come all the way up. And heel toe your feet together to come to your center. If you need a little bit of water break, you can do that. Alright, we would be doing the questions at the end. And simply shake your legs. Now when we talk about strength and power, we think something very complicated or lifting weights or doing some crazy asana. But a simple thing as lifting your heels is enough to create a lot of strength onto the legs, onto the calves. So if you are comfortable do it without the support of the wall. If you need to, you can just hold the wall at the side. Let's do 10 heel raises. Look in front. Breathe in, lift your heels up. Breathing out, slowly lower the heels down. So continue. It's very easy, but please be mindful that you get to press your big toes as well. Many people lift their big toes and they kind of like do this. Just put a lot of pressure onto the pinky end of the feet, which isn't really good for your foot health. So I want you to press your big toes and lift the heels up and down. I think we have 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, 4, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, last one, inhale and exhale. Now this is quite fun. You simply need to drop the heels down and lift your toes up, and you bring it down. Hold the wall so that you don't tilt backwards. Let's do 3 more of these. So these are 2 raises. If your hamstrings or your calves are tight, you might be feeling it to the back of the legs. So again, please be mindful of how high you want to lift your toes. And then you simply stand with your hands onto the waist. Extend the right leg and make circles. So this is a gentle challenge to your balance. And the opposite direction. And changing. If one side is a little wobbly, go next to the wall. I have a chair nearby. And opposite direction. Nice. Coming to the center, let's do a little side bend. We want to do it a bit more mindfully today. So take your left hand down and right arm up. Imagine there is an apple on the tree and you need to reach that apple. So I'm not bending right now. I'm simply reaching up, creating a lot of space onto the side of my right side. Reach, breathe in, release, breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in, take it up. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in up. Now the bottom hand, the left hand will slowly slide down. Press your right foot and soon you realize that you started to side bend. It should feel like a big rainbow from the heel to the hand. Breathe in, come back and down. We only bend as much as your body lets you today. Just because I'm going to a certain depth does not mean you have to do exactly what I'm doing. You do what is comfortable to the body. Changing side, left hand up, right hand relaxes. Now grab that apple and reach up. Again, feel the left side body lengthening. Breathe out. Again, reach it up. Breathe and relax. Last one. Reach it up. Now take your right hand down and soon enough you realize you're getting a nice side bend. And come back center. I'm adding to the bend. So open your legs about 2 feet wide, coming into a very easy triangle. My left toes will turn towards the left side and my right toes are turning forward. I open my arms wide, I lean and I bend. The leading leg, which is the left leg, can have a little micro bend. Especially during pregnancy, you do want to soften the knees. You don't want to create unnecessary pressure or extension, hyperextension onto the knees. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, drop the hand down. One more time, only with the breath. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. changing sides. So the left toes turn forward and the right toes turn towards the right side. I open my arms, breathe in, reach, breathe out, bend. Again, make sure that your knees are gently bending. They are soft enough to, lessen the pressure on the knee. And breathe in, come back up and bring the hands down. Last one, only with the breath. Breathe in, out, in, and out. This is optional. We will forward fold. Alright. So if you need support, you can simply turn around towards the wall, have the hand on the wall and walk your hands down the wall and then reach the floor. If you do not need the wall, you can have the pillow on the floor and then again, like the rocket, reach your arms up, breathe in, feel the length, soften your knees a little bit. Do not lock them or hyperextend them. Breathing out, push your bums back and easy hand onto the pillow. Once you've determined that this is your comfortable zone, you stay here. But if you feel you can go lower than this, then you can drop your hands onto the floor. Again, your practice is your own practice. You do not have to look for the aesthetics of the pose. You do what feels right for the body. So as you stay here, try to look at the wall at the back. And then when you come up, I want you to again relax those knees. Keep the right hand on the thigh like a sumo wrestler. And then keep the left hand pressing the hands down. Slowly come up. If you have no issues, you can simply work with the arms, come up. So let's do this 2 more times with the support of the wall or without. That is your choice. Okay. So breathing in, arms up. That all of us can do together. Breathing out, push the bums back. Maybe walk your hands down the wall or simply bring it down towards the cushion. Let your head hang heavy. Look at the wall between the legs. Time to come up. Breathing in again, keeping the knees soft. Slowly look in front and bring the arms up. Breathing out, bring the hands down. One last time. Inhale, take your arms up. Let's pretend there is a wall in front of us. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And we bring the hand onto the pillow. Breathe. Feel the legs firing up and awakening. And slowly, maybe you want your hands onto your thighs and slowly come up. Now the legs might be feeling a little tired. You will exit this by again heel toeing yourself back. Give it a little shake. Whenever you think you need a break, you can always go sit, hydrate and watch the rest of the video. For those who have the energy or would like to continue, let's begin. Come to the front of your mat. Now this is a strong one. Take a big step back with the back leg. Warriors are always strong and challenging. So today we are doing warrior 1. Take the left leg and bend them and take the right arm forward like a handshake. You can either have your left hand on the hip or you can take your left arm up to the ceiling. The back toes, they aren't really at a 12 o'clock. They point slightly forward, sideways actually, to the left to a 10 o'clock. This is your warrior. This is my warrior today. Your warrior might be lower. Your warrior could be a little narrower and a little higher. Whatever it is your warrior. So let's pick our warriors for the day and take 5 deep breaths. So keeping the legs strong, keeping the arms active. Again, those with the belly bump, please make sure that there is no pressure coming onto your bellies. Your bellies are absolutely relaxed. You are not contracting or sucking in the belly to compensate for your tired legs. If you want, you can even keep your left hand to your belly and stay in your warrior one for the next 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. 2, breathe in and out. Feeling the toes melting into the mat. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out and slowly straighten. And simply turn the toes. So now turn the right toes to the back side of the mat. Left toes are turning slightly to the right. If you are getting a little bit of a balance issue, make sure that your feet, instead of coming onto a straight line, are on parallel lines. Take your left hand, right hand, either holding the belly, the hip, or to the ceiling, breathing out, bend. Again, this may be your warrior today, this may be your warrior today. Whatever it is, honor the legs, honor the strength that you have to hold yourself up on 2 legs and to hold the pose. 3 more breaths. Breathe in and out. 2, breathe in and out. And 1, breathe in and out. Slowly drop the hands, straighten the legs, heel to your feet. Just walk around the mat. And to relax the legs, you can simply hold the wall, bend the right leg and hold on to the ankle. Try to get the heel to touch the bum. It's not necessary, but try it. In case the knee is opening sideways, in case you're doing this and your knee is opening side, we want to avoid that. We want to kind of pull the knee down towards the mat and gently release. Holding the wall again, we change the leg, standing on the right. We have the left leg bending. Again, left heel towards the left bum, left knee pointing down. You can really feel the stretch coming all the way right here. And breathe easy. 3 and 2 and 1 and release. And for the ultimate balancing and strengthening, we take a tree pose. Your tree pose could be right down at the ankle, onto the calf, or right up onto your inner thigh. Wherever it is, again, honor it and maintaining balance and a little bit of grace. Lift yourself up. Make sure you are not arching the back. You have a little bit of control with the pelvis. Belly is relaxed. And now with the arms, you simply open them wide, make that W shape. Maybe join the tips of the thumbs and the index fingers and look in front. Your tree could be here, your tree could be up here, or it could be way higher, wherever it is. Higher the leg, more chances of you swaying. Swaying is good. So visualize yourself like a tree. You have the standing leg, which is the trunk. You have your toes spreading onto the mat like the deep roots that go exploring underground. You have your arms and your head like the tree tops and the branches, and you naturally start swaying. So all in all, you are a tree right now. Strong, straight, bearing all the weathers, bending a little but never breaking. You're holding your form. Feel that power. And then first drop the hands down and then drop the leg down. Maybe the standing leg needs a little shake. And then again we take the tree. Maybe your tree for the right leg is here because your leg is tired and you want to kind of, take it easy. Or it's to the calf. Again, it's right up there. This time we change your arm position. we take the traditional version and we place it up here. As you do your namaste, don't just keep it there. Gently press onto the hands to fire up the fingers that run all the way to the shoulders, and you feel that fire of the arms. Look in front and you breathe. Again, come back to the part where you were the tree. From the roots that are your toes to the swing arms that are your branches to the strong leg which is the trunk of the tree. A few more breaths. If this isn't enough grounding and strengthening for you in a very subtle manner, I really don't know what is right now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First relax the hands. Drop the arms, then the leg, and then again give that little shake. Now we want to come all the way down onto the mat in a very graceful manner. So let's come to the front of the mat. Breathe in. Bend your legs a little bit and push your bums back. As your bums push back, your body naturally bends down. And you take a downward facing dog. Or you can take a tabletop, whatever is to your liking today. So those in your down dog can walk in your down dog. We've done enough of down dog prep to warm up the wrist, to let the body get the stretch. And as you bend one leg followed by the other, you might feel yourself swaying a little bit. In case you are in your tabletop, what you can do is you can sway hips side to side, and when you sway your hip to the side, you look. So I have my hips going to the right side, I look at my right hip. I have my hip going to the left, I look at my left. So those who decided to take the tabletop version, they can do their hip sways and easy. And from your down dog, come down onto your tabletop position and open the right leg to the side, making sure that the right foot and the left knee are on the same line. The right toes will point to the shorter or the narrower side of the mat. Walk your hands back, and here we are, standing on one knee with the other leg straight. Take your right hand on the right thigh, left hand to the ceiling. You want to very sloppily slide down and come up. So I'm never asking you to bend to the side. I'm asking you to simply slide down and up. One more time. Slide down and with a smile come up. Now, if you are super comfortable doing this, you can slowly drop the left hand to the floor. If you cannot reach the floor, you can have your yoga blocks, you can have a thick book or a really thick pillow like mine, and keep the hand down so that I'm very sloppily leaning sideways. And then I take my right arm up and over the head. So I really get a good stretch from my right finger all the way down to my right heel as I push down with my left arm. So my left arm is doing a lot of work by sustaining the weight and pushing myself from collapsing into the shoulder. As you breathe in, take your arm up, breathe out. Fill yourself with energy as you breathe in. Breathing it out, bring your hands down and change your legs, change your side. By now, if the knees are feeling tender, you can always fold your mat or put cushions, towels or blankets. Changing legs. Now the left leg is in line with the right knee. Left hand will do the sliding, right hand just stays up. Breathe in, look in front. Breathing out very sloppily, go to the side and come up. So maybe for you, your sloppy slide is only this for today. And that's all right, that's okay. Some of you might go deeper than this. And that's okay. It's not a competition, it's just you having a good time with yourself. Last one, and we come back up. Immediately we take the right hand and place it onto that cushion if you were using it. Left hand goes up, breathe in, and take it over the head and feel the left fingers to the left heel and the left toes, getting a good long stretch, and slowly come back up. And bring your hands down. You can take your hands down to the floor if you're comfortable doing that, or you can simply slide the legs and come back into your Vajrasana. This time, instead of sitting with your toes tucked in, we want to tuck in the toes, sit on your heels, and feel the soles of your feet getting a good long stretch. Take your hands to your lower back, interlacing them, and we will pull it down. Never asking for a back bend again. Roll the shoulders back. Pull the fists down towards the mat, running down your bottoms. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, look in front. One more time, opening it up. Dragging the hands down. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out. And slowly, we want to lie down onto the side. So let's begin by lying down on the left side. This is nice. Rest your head. Micro bend the legs. Okay. Simply straighten the top leg, which is the right leg. Breathe in, lift it. You can either lift it as high as your hips, or you can go as high as you want to. This isn't aerobics that I'm asking you to take it all the way over the head. So you choose what suits you. Let's do this about 5. Breathe in and out. Make sure there is no rocking of the body. Okay? That will stop when your hand is firmly anchored and it's only the leg moving with control. So 5 and down. And 4, lift and down. 3 and down. I want your toes pointing down towards the mat, not towards the camera. 2 more. Down. 1. Take it all the way up. Now the free hand, which is the right hand, will hold the back of the right leg and we gently bend and collapse and we pull the knee. The knee is not coming to the front of the chest. Rather, the knee is coming to the side. If you want to, you can drop your head. But many like the head up. I like my head up as well. Just stay here and breathe. Now you can point your toes and you can push the heels forward. You can do this in the meantime. Breathe and maybe make circles. And slowly straighten the leg, release the hand and drop the leg down. When you bring the leg down, then you feel that entire walk that you put onto that side. And keep the hand in front. Close your eyes. Let the leg breathe. There are 2 ways to change sides. Normally you can just roll on the back. But if you're pregnant, you don't want to be lazy. You want to slowly get up, swing the legs onto the other side, and then again come and lie down onto the right side. The left hand is going to be your anchor and the left leg pointing down through the length of the mat. 5 lifts and 1 and down and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Take it all the way up. Take the free hand, which is the left hand, under the leg. Let the leg bend and again pull the leg towards your ear rather than your chest. In the meantime, you can point and flex your left foot. You can make circles. These are like tiny things to distract you from holding the pose for a long time. And then straighten the leg, release the hand, drop the leg down, Bend the legs, bring them together. If you like, you can add a thin cushion. You can have a thin cushion between the legs. Or you can put a block or a pillow. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths right here. You can even drop the head down and breathe. Suddenly, whatever you were working hard by standing, by lifting the legs, by balancing on one leg, all of those melt away from you as you lie down in your side Shavasana and breathe here. And very slowly, you can open your eyes, push the hand, the left hand in my case, onto the floor, and I slowly pick myself up and I come into a seated position. Again, if you like the cushion, you can bring the cushion and sit on it. And take a moment, just close your eyes, go back to your breath, and remember, strength starts with you, within you, and it starts with your breath. How well you breathe, how strong you breathe, how boldly you breathe, it all affects your way of reactions, to your responses, to your actions. Simply close your eyes, breathe in the energy, breathe out relaxation 3 times, okay? So breathe in the energy, breathe out relaxation. Breathe in the energy again, breathe out relaxation. Breathe in, breathe out, relax and open your eyes. We will do a very short meditation today. We will take an interesting mudra today. It's called the Yoni mudra. So take your hands and just make this rock on sign and touch the tips of your thumbs, index and your pinky. The bent fingers, the backs of the bent fingers will automatically come to touching, and then flip the hands upside down. Place it right here to the lower belly, right there towards the opening. Relax the shoulders, close your eyes. We primarily want to have a strong points of contact with the index, thumb and the pinky. And we must make sure that the middle and the ring fingers are relaxed yet touching each other. So whatever thought comes to your mind, tell yourself, I will do nothing about them and I know nothing about them. So whatever thought comes, you will absolutely do nothing. The thought will come, it will sit and it will go out. All you will do is bring your attention to the points of contacts in your Yoni Mudra, and you will simply breathe in the energy and you will breathe out relaxation. Whatever sound surrounds you, whatever smell, whatever aroma, whatever energies you can feel if people are moving around you, let them do it. Do not resist. You just sit through and breathe through your energetic inhale and your relaxing exhale. Breathe in the energy. Breathe out the relaxation. Breathe in the energy. Breathe out relaxation. Let's do this for a few more breaths. In and out. In. Out. enjoy the life that comes within you with every inhalation. And as you exhale, observe the groundedness you feel with your sitting bones, your thighs, your shins, your toes just touching the mat. The parts of the body that are in contact with the mat indirectly are in contact with nature, with Mother Earth, with the ground. Centering yourself as you breathe in and anchoring yourself as you breathe out. Feel your power rising. Feel the tired energy exiting. Feel the strength on your feet, ankles, your knees, your hips, your back, your spine, your chest, your shoulders, the wrist, the neck, the face, the head. Feeling that strength, your strength that you created on your mat today. Take another inhale. Bring a smile to your face. And slowly exhale. Keeping your eyes closed, release the hand from the yoni mudra and simply rub the palms together. Take it over your eyes, over your head. And now, squeeze or touch every part of the body that made you feel strong and powerful during the flow today. Maybe the shoulders, the wrist, whatever did. For me, it's my entire body, each and every day, making me feel strong and powerful. And we end with the right hand on the heart and left hand to your belly. In case you are still squeezing different parts of the body, no need to rush, we will wait for you. Take this moment and make a list of 3 things that you think are your strong points. 3 things that you feel that makes you a strong woman, a strong person, a strong individual. And make full sentences. Name your qualities, find your strengths, acknowledge them, and be grateful towards them. And then bring a smile onto your faces. Tilt your head down slightly so that when you open your eyes, you get to see the floor. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, very gently, holding that smile on your face, open your eyes. Look around you on the floor. Let the brightness and the colors of the room come back to your eyes. And thank you for staying with me, for practicing along, or just watching, or just rooting for us and helping us earn every dollar with every view for this beautiful event. Our guest has sadly slept, so I can't show you. But if you have any questions, please do throw them now. We can do a short question and answer. Can you please share some tips for some new mommies like me? For new mommies, it is very important to give yourself a lot of credit when you think you have failed as a mother because you couldn't do something. You are just having too many expectations onto yourselves. You just remember that you are doing a fantastic job and you need to ask for help. It's not mandatory for you to do everything by yourself. Even though you want to do it, you must ask for help because you are surrounded with a lot of people who love you and are ready to help you. It's important to take some me time, even if it is 15 minutes of journaling, listening to music, watching any show that you like. It has to be solely for you. You devote your 24 hours to the baby and to your family So from those 24 hours, you must devote at least 15 minutes. 1 hour would be perfect, but at least 15 minutes for yourself. That will give you a lot of peace, that will keep you super refreshed and recharged. And you must take rest when you need to. Resting is essential. You cannot have a burnout. So you might have long nights, random long nights. So the next day you must take sure to take the time to eat well and to nap when your baby is napping. Movement is medicine, even if it is not an intense session. Just a simple flow like this can keep you recharged, can keep you focused, can keep you positive and very much active through the day. And if you have any mommy related questions, you can always drop it off in our DMs with Yogi Mom. We are always here for you. And thank you for joining us for a wonderful cause. It has been a blast moving and flowing with all of you. Little Ellie is fast asleep, but have a great night and the day ahead. Thank you so much once again. Thank you and namaste. Hopefully we'll have another wonderful get together and flow together on Instagram or Zoom or even offline. Till then, take care.